we're going for another True Beauty look, and this time I'm giving you a more in-depth, or should I say a more thorough tutorial on how to achieve to look like Jugyeong. I'm sure many of you have seen a lot of videos that, translate into the same way, like looking like her. But this one is actually looking like the webtoon, the actual webtoon, Jugyeong Lim herself, not the one from the Korean drama. You have to understand and take note that some of the things that I will be doing is actually according to my age. Jugyeong Lim is actually in her 20s or early 20s or even high school for some parts of the K-drama. But I'm already actually 42, so I'm making some adjustments to that. So if you're interested to know how I do it, even for my age, please stick around and watch. So first off is we're going to prime the skin. I've already prepped the skin with my usual moisturizer. And now I'm doing the priming. It's actually for smoother pores on areas where I feel that there would be more perspiration and tiny bumps. Then I'm going to use a second moisturizer specifically for areas where I don't want any fine lines or wrinkles to be conspicuous, especially here under the eyes and here in the area on the crow's feet, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to go for a younger or youthful look. Now that we're all primed, I'm going to use this foundation from Nars. I'm actually not so good with product details, so I'm just gonna show you what it is. For the color, well, I usually choose my colors not by the name itself, but I just smudge it on my skin to make sure that they blend well. Now we're gonna apply the foundation. I usually apply it gradually like that, sparingly, and then I blend it out. So what I love about this Nars foundation is that it's full coverage and yet it looks so natural. I'll probably put the real description of this product on the description box, so if you're interested to get it, go ahead. I'm going to use a sponge to ensure that everything is evened out. We don't want any, uneven foundation applied to our skin. I use the foundation sparingly. I'm not a very wasteful makeup artist, because in Filipino it's called matipid, because makeup products are not cheap, so you have to be mindful of the amount of products that you're using. So I still see something under my eye, so I'm going to choose a lighter or yellow toned concealer and just dab it onto my under eye area, just to brighten it up more, because we're really going for a very youthful look. And if you've been following me, you would know my age is I'm not so young. I'm in my 40s already, so please bear with me. Now I'm gonna set all of these using this Makeup Forever translucent pressed powder, and I'm gonna use a brush to do it. So you may also use a powder puff, but I prefer using a brush because I don't want too much powder on my face. I still want to achieve that semi-matte, semi-dewy look. Now on to contouring. I have this palette from Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm using the Hoola. It's actually a bronzer, but I'm going to use it for contour. So the way to go do it, to get that youthful vibe, is to actually go for this type of stroke. Upward stroke and right on top of your cheekbone. This is actually a makeup trend on TikTok that I just saw, but okay, there are two ways. You can use this to get a very youthful look, or you could just follow your cheekbone area and get a chiseled, more defined look. Whichever way, there's no wrong, there's no right. It's more on what kind of look you want to go for. And I'm going to apply it as well on my jawline to define it even more. And of course, because I'm 40, I need to pull it up a bit. And then I'm going to use this blush from Estee Lauder. It's actually sculpting blush, Pure Color Envy. But I'll just link it in the description box or mention what are the details of this product, because I need my glasses to read it. So as you can see, this is really a rich color. It's so nice. It really gives me that very youthful vibe. So you have to again apply it sparingly. This palette is from Blythe by Caroline, another affordable product, and I'm choosing this color as my base. There you go. And what I love about this, it's so affordable. It's actually very cheap. It's a steal, and yet it's very pigmented. You see? And I'm just lightly applying the product onto my eyes. This is such a steal. This actually came out, I'm actually late knowing about this product. This came out I think a year ago or 2 years ago. And you know, it's a good thing that they still carry it or they still have it, because I'm loving it. Probably the downside of this is I usually want to have a mirror here so that when I'm using it, I usually just do that. But for this one, I have to refer to my big mirror and just do that way. So that's probably one thing where the product can be improved further. Next is I'm going to use this color and I'm going to run it by here at the base of my eyelids. You see, it's a very rich brown color, and I want my eyes to be appear bigger. And then I'm going to use the same color underneath here, just below, the closest to my lash line, lower lash line. I'm going to use this color, a bit orangey one, and just lightly over here. You can blend it using your fingers actually. And I'm going to use this one, the sparkly thing in the middle, and just dab my finger with it and apply it over here. See? The same sparkly thing in the middle, I'm going to apply below here. Then I will just lightly line the eyes with a brown eyeliner. Just, the nearest, make sure it's nearest to your lashes, just to give it a bit of definition. Also line the lower part. Now on to lashes. I like curling my lashes first. I'm using this curl lash from Shuimura, and I'm just curling it this way to make sure that the curls are really defined. I have very, very straight lashes. And I'm using this mascara from MAC, and I'm just applying it from the base of my lashes to the tips. And I just can't. I really need to apply falsies because my eyelashes are really sparse, like even if I dunk a lot of mascara there, it's really not cooperating. So I need enhancements to make my eyes a bit rounder than it already is. I use a medium brown eyeshadow and just trace along this pattern. This effect actually makes my eyes rounder and bigger than it actually is. I try to define the nose with the light brown eyeshadow or contour. So prepping your lips is very important. So earlier on I put some lip primer, and now I'm just going to put some concealer. This is a very affordable product from Bilena again. It's Blush Rush, and it's in the color of Coral Crush. So I'm just going to apply it here. You could actually use your fingers, but first I like to squeeze it in with my own lips. So this is the final look. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye! Happy New Year!